This is Medley Prime, and today I will be reviewing Bloodruth number 1. This is cover D, and the comic, this one in particular, is is the fourth ongoing in the entirety of the Rippaverse, and the second ongoing that they've had after Yaira. And then I heard that he won the art contest for Isom too, which is fitting because she was introduced, Sydney Bloodruth was introduced into Isom too, besides getting. Hang on. So we open up with the ritualistic lamb sacrifice, which I was talking to my mom about the other day. It turns out to be thematically tied to the fact that Bloodruth is descended from Cain, who, when he killed his brother Abel, Avenged Sevenfold, came up with the idea for their band name, and I'm sure that's what the Saskas were alluding to here, with her being related to him. Then we transition to Bloodruth in a grave fight with a bunch of bloody demons. It's pretty graphic and gross. Then we tie back to her manor, where she has a dragon that was poking at Isom when he's knocking at the door at the end of the second comic with Isom 2. Then her dad, who I think it was trying for Norman Bates, maybe, because he doesn't really do much. He just sits there like Norman Bates had the mom in the chair in Psycho. A few panels later, we bring in Gidding, who was also introduced in Isom 2, and he's obviously tracking something, possibly Devlin's. And he introduces him to Lillian and Michael, whose prior appearances include Isom number 1 and Alpha Core number 1, and they're shady business people. And then we also get another cameo from Stefania, who was introduced in Isom number 1 with an ailing grandmother that Yaira was trying to help. And a few panels later, she bumps into a demon named Choke, who I genuinely believed was supposed to be her equivalent to Chadron in Isom 2. And then we have a flashback to her in church service, which it talks about the time that Jesus casted the two demons, the demon into the pigs. Legion was his name. These would include Matthew chapter 8, 24 through 38, then Mark 5, 1 through 20, and Luke 8, 26 through 39. Oh, we have a bit of a Doctor Strange with multiple realms and moving around as well. Then she's surprised by a Tinkerbell lady, introduced as Deer Tick, but she's also a demon. It's just the outfit and the hair reminded me of Tinkerbell, but obviously more evil. Then we have a Violator-looking scorpion that Bloodruth ends up trapping inside a book, much like something out of Harry Potter. Then another surprise character is named Crowley, and he gets jumped by a weird-looking Cassandra Nova-looking demon lady. Then another gargoyle-looking dude is looking to make Bloodruth his queen. After a great many scenes that I can't really show because they get pretty graphic, the pair end up escaping, running back to Lily and Michael, and getting and revealing that she's very excited, Bloodruth, to have the castle. And so basically, what ends up happening in the end, though it isn't really detailed in Isom 2, he becomes, Crowley is basically the Alfred to her Batman kind of dynamic. And then at the very, very tail end, we have Dakuman, who Eric July is trying to make like a Watcher type guy. Overall, compared to Yaira and Horseman, I think I like this one a little bit more than the other two, but I do wonder where he's going with next. That's all I have for today. Thanks.